I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Today we're going to be talking about hangers for AR500 targets. All the ones that I have are make it ring, and the targets, all but one hung up here, is a make it ring target. I think the other is a I don't know, ballistic. I know that the straps that it's hung on are ballistic. I think it's a champion target. I think that's what it is. Anyway, I got everything on sale. That's why a little bit at a time, been accumulating them. But I'm going to show you the different types of hangers that you can use. And again, they have coupons a lot on Make It Ring, by the way. So that's what I do. That's when I purchase my stuff. That goes with any of my stuff. You pretty much have to. But the first one I'm going to show you is one that it's quite simple. You can see it here. It fits on a 2x2 stake, such as this. Just slides right down over it, just like that. There's a thumb screw back here, and it tightens on. And your target hangs right up here. The next one I'm going to show you is actually a T-post target, and they're quite handy, because this one you have to have some sort of a stake, or you have to have a sharp end to stick it to, or you can take it like I'm doing, because I'm not using these here at any of the Cedar Oaks area here. These are being actually used in my backyard airgun target range, and even then I'm not using them a whole lot. I may bring them back out here. Anyway, like I said, that is the one for a wooden stake. Now, there's also one that I'll show you a photo here. A couple of photos, in fact. What that is that's an AR500. That's what it's made. I mean, it's actually an AR500 steel stake. The whole thing is a steel stake, and you hang your target again right up in the front, and that's all there is to that. Now we're going to go up here, and I'm going to show you about the T-post one, which is probably the simplest and easiest, and I'll tell you why you kind of want T-post. So let's go up and take a look. Here we are at this is the first T-post, and I've already got that hung on it. And they're very simple to use. You put your T-post in, and one thing though you want to remember, you notice they have the ridge out here. You want your area here, and with the bumps that are on it on the back, you want that on the back side, because this is how it's made. You can see on the bottom. You see how easy it come off? The nice thing about these, you get these T-posts, you get them different length, and the shorter ones, which are probably what you're going to be using, they're a little bit cheaper, and you just pound them in, and you can leave those. Now you can paint them if you want, but you can leave them wherever, and you can take your hanger with you, lock it up, or whatever you want to do, so that they're not out there. You take it, you slip it on, just like that. That's all there is to it. And then of course, there's nothing to hang in this. And it's ready to go. Now what we're going to do, oh, and by the way, another thing you can do with these, and this is with any of the hangers actually, but I've done it with the T-post. Way up here, I don't know if you can see it, but way up there, I've got two of them together. Now what I can do is I can use that two different ways. I've used it with the ballistic rubber straps on that one, and that will hold it out there and let it swing. It's that close. I make sure that it's good for the ballistic rubber straps. Then, if I want to, I can go with two separate targets so that I've got more targets. Right now I've got 6 of them set up for us to shoot at. And yes, we are going to shoot. I'm going to be using my Henry, the Golden Boy Youth that I converted into a carbine. And just going to have some fun shooting. But you're going to see how these all work. Hopefully they'll work equally, which they should. There shouldn't be any problem there if I hit the target. So let's go back here, and then we're going to take some shots at this stuff. As I said, we're going to be shooting with this Golden Boy Youth, which I've converted to a carbine with the Skinner Peep Sight on it. It's a Skinner Express sight. Great sight, by the way. And hopefully I've got it tuned in. I was doing a little bit of tweaking on it too. That's another reason I brought it. I want to see how it's working. We're going to shoot some CCI quiet ammo, by the way, in it, so that we don't disturb any neighbors or anything. Even though the neighbors are quite a ways away, let's still be a good neighbor. Anyhow, we're going to be shooting at all of these, seeing if we can hit them and how they all react. Is there any difference? I doubt it. So let's turn around and start shooting. I think you can see them all here. I've got a couple of 6-inch up here in the front, and then I've got some 8s and a 10, and then the 12 way off at the 40 yards. So we'll rack around in first, and then we're going to start shooting. Oh, that's it. 12 rounds, that's what I put in. So I went up and then back down, hit each target. You can tell the difference in the sound because that one that's hanging on the rubber, that is a 3/8 inch, where the others are all 1/4 inch. So there's always a different sound, but you can see they swung pretty much equally. They all work pretty good. So that's what I wanted you to see. As I said, the thing I wanted to show you was the different type of hangers that you can get. There's others too, but those are probably the easiest, the best that you can come up with. I also got to test out my sight there, my Skinner sight. Looks like it's pretty much on because I hit all the targets. I'm sure you've seen if they hit in the middle or not. I was kind of aiming at the middle, but basically I just wanted to hit them and see how they were swinging on each one, and it just looked like they were equal. So, you know, it's up to you what you get. Like I said, that T-post one, that is really kind of nice. Now, some people don't like the T-post because if you happen to be off on your shot and you hit a post, you could have a strange ricochet. With the wooden one, you're going to chew up your wooden post if you miss. The one that's hanging up there with the ballistic rubber, that's probably the safest because the ballistic rubber, it usually takes the impact, and if you get a good one on the straps, they won't tear them up for a long time. And especially if you're just shooting and plinking with some 22 like this, even 9mm, I've hit them with that and it isn't bad. So, and all of these targets will take a 9mm, by the way, too. But we didn't get out and shoot that. 9mm ammos right now is kind of expensive and also hard to find. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.